if you are new here, I'm Kaniti, and if you're already watching this channel, welcome back. Today we are watching 10th episode of anime Durarara X to 10. So let's see what this episode has. Let's go. Alright. Only 3 episodes left until the end of Durarara 10, and I feel like things are picking up. There are a lot of things happening, a lot of characters. I feel like my head is bursting a little, but we'll see. So the last few episodes, they were more focused on Isaiah. We got a little bit of a backstory with Isaiah and Shinra, which was pretty interesting. Made both of them a little bit, gave both of them a little bit more depth. Oh gosh. I wonder if there will be more focus on Saika this time. Let's remind ourselves. So we had, what is code cop? What did I mean? A cool cop. Gosh, wait, that's not the one. So Nikawa Haruna, student that had relationship with Nasujima, right? That is that girl that is like Saika. It was the slasher. And who was her dad though? The one that we also saw. Okay. I guess I'll be reminded maybe. Okay. Yeah, I think this girl we never met before. Another new person. Okay. That sounds fun. Oh. Is it? Nice marketing. So shocked. Well, I guess, yeah, he was away for a long time, so they are surprised. That's depressing. I prefer to try to believe in the best in the people, but is this the stalker's voice? Oh no, probably not. Yeah, I think they're not acquainted. I just thought it sounds similar. Oh, Papa. Are you? Did you change your hairstyle? That's fair. He does. So he was looking for info on Isaiah because that woman is affiliated with him. Useful wholesome group, okay. Now the voice sounds different. Okay, I'm bad with voices, forget it. Crime of delusion. I don't think you can arrest for that. For arson, maybe. Yeah, I guess he'll give an explanation. Because he's worried about Rue. Yeah, I think that's the reason. Mm-hmm. Look at this Shijima family came out like of nowhere recent episodes. Look at this face. Oh, I remember this dude. I don't even remember like the Kuzuharas. What the Well, this woman I definitely see for the first time. Right, that's Saika's dad, like the other Saika. Nikawa. Mmm. Desires, I guess. Mm. It's not a color gang, though. It's like a colorless gang. Mm-hmm. Well, I can understand that he's worried. So I guess he asks the police to help. Only lasting for the good stuff. What do you mean by that? So everyone is a scumbag. For any reason. Mm-hmm. Mm. So that policewoman reported about that conversation. Oh wait, that's his brother? Did I only see him in like openings or endings? Wait, no. We saw him at Isaiah's, right? They do look pretty serious. What the heck? Holy shit. What the heck? What the heck? Yeah, Oba is a bit of a psycho. And his older brother is probably like more straightforward kind of person. And the Oba is, I think it is the worst kind. That just for fun. That's respectable. Killed? Ah, it's the future, okay. Hmm. Hmm. I like his brother more than him. Wait, that's still like I have something to say. I hope I remember by the end. Are they talking about Ru? I think so. Yeah. Mm. That's a beautiful metaphor. Mm-hmm. That's where we left off. Perhaps. Guess not. Yeah, he's worried about Ryu. Ryu is now like super in the epicenter of everything, I feel like, right? Mm-hmm. And it's very easy for it to happen, to be honest, right? With dollars. Anyone can, like, slip in, right? That's the weakness of it. Okay. That's sweet. Everything? How rich? Where does he get money from? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we talked about it. Mm-hmm. So is this? Did they hit him? Is this all the brother's voice then? Oh, that's her cosplay. Well, they are not like dating, right? It can be confusing, I agree. But butler. Oh. I hope he's like just in hospital or something. Oh wow. That's impressive. So they did hit him, yes. Oh, he's one of my favorite characters. He didn't die, okay. Think that's... Yes, cut that big shot. Everyone maybe is trying to visit him now, hopefully. Camellias or potted plants? Well, yeah, I guess potted plant wouldn't make sense. Is he talking about Rue? He doesn't dislike him? Okay, wait. Sarah, I think I'm not going to watch the ending because I want to rewatch some moments. Okay, so he was talking to his brother. Is it the same voice? I'm trying to figure out who's the narrator. I feel like his voice is lower. Well, I think you have to tell me in the comments because I'm very bad at recognizing voices. At first, I thought this really sounds like a voice of a stalker that was stalking Rory, but then it kind of doesn't make sense. I feel like because that a little bit of insanity in his voice is what is similar, but then like watching this episode, I feel like it would make sense for Izumi, right? That's his name, for older brother of Aoba. It would make sense for him to be a narrator because like he got out of prison, and I think it is the first time we kind of see him interact with the characters. We saw him, he joined Isaiah's group, and that was him joining the dollars, because I felt like Isaiah said to everyone that joining me is joining the dollars. That's how I understood it. So in joining that Isaiah's group, that's what he sees as, I'm in a dollars now. But he does know, probably also from Isaiah, that Ryu is like a founder of dollars and wants to meet him and talk to him. But then he said that he wishes to kill Kadota and others and his small little brother too. So it would make sense. The driver seemed to be the other person, but maybe that's just like his associate, right? I feel like by logic it should be Izumi, the Aoba's older brother, that ran over, told his driver to run over Kadota, and that like after getting out of prison, he kind of wants to exact his revenge on some of the people. And also talking about Aoba and his brother, as I like started this thought, I feel like Izumi, he is, as I said, he is a more straightforward guy, and we see it in his personality, right? He says things just outright. When his room was burned, his dad, I think, thought that he was smoking and he got punched for it. So first of all, we can see why both of them can be problematic, because I feel like this kind of issues, they can stem from problems in the family. So their family obviously wasn't the best if I assume that their dad was like allowing himself to physically attack his children like that. In my opinion, you can't really grow up completely normally when you have parents like that. So that is an interesting thing to point out. But then Izumi, he was very honest. He was like, he is also, I feel like, has a more fiery personality, right? He is the type to say everything, how he thinks, and openly. And then when he attacks his enemies, it's also in a very open way, just trying to like do a hit and run, for example. Yeah, there's the run part, but overall it is a pretty straightforward way. While we have Aoba, who is very different from his brother, and he's the type of a scumbag, how to say it, a very sly type of person that is maybe showing an outward image that doesn't necessarily reflect what he's like on the inside. He's very sneaky, right? And when he wants to do something, like it was implied that his older brother like smacked him or punched him or something, and his revenge, his brother would probably like punch back, right? But Aoba's revenge was to set his room on fire and make it seem like it was his fault. So his room would be damaged, and he also would be reprimanded, hit by their dad. And then he pretended like nothing happened. He's like, oh, I'm happy you're okay. And then also asking him to be a leader of Blue Squares. That's an interesting detail. So he's an actual founder of Blue Squares, but then I feel like when he needed someone else to take the blame for it, someone else to be maybe sent in prison instead of him, someone else to take the leadership of Blue Squares in times when he felt like, oh, these are going to be like difficult times, dangerous times, we might get annihilated. So it's a good plan to give it to my older brother. And he pretended like, oh, just can't handle it, and maybe as my older brother you can take it, right? And his demeanor was very soft, while even Izumi felt with his intuition something is not right. But yeah, he still agreed because he felt like it's his responsibility as an older brother, which is respectable. But what I'm trying to get at, and that now Aoba, he also like wants to, I'm not sure, like he wants to destroy the dollars or not, because he said like we are sharks that are going to dive really deep inside the dollars. Does he want to kind of hide Blue Squares inside the dollars so his group would be more like safe and secure inside this big colorless group of dollars, or does he have like more plans? Because I don't think like his overarching plan was revealed yet. Obviously he wants to use Ryu for something, and so far he's doing what Ryu wants, but he has his own final goal. I don't feel like it was revealed yet what exactly does he want to do, but obviously his heart is with Blue Squares, and the metaphor that he said, it was beautiful. And again, he does it in a very sneaky way. he presented it to Rue as like, oh, I want you to be our leader, we'll do what you say, but it's pretty obvious that he has some other hidden intentions. So in this way he is similar to Isaiah, as I was talking about before, that they can remind me of each other, right? That Aoba reminds me of Isaiah, right? Because Isaiah is also a type of person who isn't going to just voice his intentions like Izumi here did, right? He is hiding his intentions, and he presents the other picture to the world, to the people around him. This is the difference. But I'm really curious to understand who's the narrator, because it wasn't really shown, and if you can recognize the voices, I would really appreciate it if you told me in the comments, because I feel like this person stated in the end that like this type of scumbag that I really like, I think he was talking about Ryu. And this brings us to Ryu, who is now in epicenter of everything, because now everyone is like researching him, and his name is on everyone's lips. And from one side we also have Kida Masaomi, who is trying to save his friend. He feels like Ryu went in too deep, and maybe if he destroys dollars and there are no dollars anymore, then they can't come back to the normal quiet life, while Ryu thinks once dollars are all like purged and perfect and ideal and spotless, then they can come back to the normal daily life. Two more points I wanted to also highlight. First, it's interesting how there's a bit of blue color in both Izumi and Aoba. Izumi has a blue scarf and Aoba has the blue hair, and they're both connected obviously to blue squares, and I kind of really like details like that. And going back to the metaphor where Aoba compared blue squares to sharks. Sharks also have that kind of blue color in them, and they're swimming in the blue ocean. And as he said, I feel like maybe we were swimming in shallow waters protecting our blue squares, but now that we are going into deep waters, into dollars, that's where we are going to thrive. So maybe his goal is, after all, to just like hide his organization inside of another organization, and that will give him more opportunities for the things he wants to do, whatever that is. And the second point, that Anri looks really good in that cosplay. That is important. It's kind of like a witchy cosplay. It's something you could wear for Halloween, I suppose. And it just looks great on her, considering also like her hairstyle and hair color. I feel like that's a perfect fit. I really was excited to look at the maid outfit also, but it wasn't shown, unfortunately. And I just remembered, connected to Anri, kinda, right? We also had that arc with Saika, and now this girl, Nikawa Haruna, she's also like in Zaya's group, and her dad is looking for her because she ran away from home, so we have that whole thing coming back up. And there are some new surnames. That boy that, oh my gosh, from one of the previous episodes, that had the Scavi's musical notes on his arm, he is from seems to be like a pretty important family that has connections to Jinai Yodagiri, who cut his hair. It seems he got a new hairstyle because he had long hair, but it's still the same person, right? When people cut their hair, I might not recognize them anymore. That's really serious. That's really dangerous. But yeah, I think, and oh my gosh, this is it for today. I feel like my mind just can't hold everything anymore. That's a bit too much. So if you have anything to add, without spoilers of course, but like maybe who the narrator was. I feel like I should have realized this. I'm just very bad with voices. Or maybe something else that you feel like I missed or misunderstood. Please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments down below. But yeah, that would be it for today. So thank you for watching and see ya.